How's it going? It's been nearly a week since my last upload, so let's catch up to speed with everything that's been going on in the Rust console sphere. This is going to be a sort of long video because I want to talk about something to do with me and this channel going forward into 2026, so stick around for that as well. First of all, without beating around the bush, you are able to get access to the new skins for the DLC in the Arctic. You're able to gain access to the metal face mask, the ice throne, the metal chest plate, the ice AK, and of course Arctic hazmat suit. Crazy, right? So basically it should have came last week on Thursday when the new update came to the main branch and everything would have been in unison. However, it's not entirely Rust Console 11's fault in this case because they basically push this sort of thing to the store. So there's not so much anything wrong with the update, it's just that they are going to be selling something, so it needs to be approved by either Sony or Microsoft. So they put it into the game files for it to then be approved to sell on the store by Microsoft or Sony. However, it hasn't been approved just yet, and obviously it will come out on the 4th of December rather than last week. Now with that, because it's already in the game files, someone has been able to gain access through these commands. I'll put these commands up on screen for you now, just so you can spawn them in, see if you like them or not, and if you want to buy them so you can permanently have them in your inventory. Aside from that, there's been bugs and glitches with the new Arctic update, and I'm guessing that comes to no surprise because everybody was already going on about how many bugs and glitches were in the game at the time. Now, due to the fact that I already actually covered Devlog 45 over on PlayStation, which was absolute ChatGPT AI slop, I'm not going to be going over the Devlog 45 that has been from Pedro. However, I will go over the last paragraph he put on, and he obviously reinstated through the DMs of what it was. So he says, "That is everything for now. Your support truly means a lot to us, and we hope you enjoy everything arriving in this update. This will be the last devlog of the year in this format, but we are working on a special thank you letter for our Rust Console Edition community. It will share some of our thoughts and plans for 2026 without being a roadmap, and we hope it brings a warm close to the year. Keep an eye out for it." Number 1, it says and states last devlog of the year in this format. Is that because they're going to be moving to the new format being the one that's already on PC? And if you just look at the screenshot here of the PC devlogs, much more informative and 100% easier to read in my opinion as well, and they just look cooler. So hopefully that is a nod to the fact that they're going towards more of a PC format in this case, because at the moment it's just paragraph and paragraph and paragraph with images and a title or headline. So yeah, it's going to be a lot better if they are able to do follow the format that PC is currently doing as well. And the next thing they go on to say is that they are doing or share some of their thoughts and plans for 2026 without being a roadmap. So I believe we'll get a roadmap because roadmap is essentially the concrete of what is coming to the game. However, I assume because there's so much that has been left untold, especially to do with the fact that Bigger Maps and Bigger Pop was rolled out in the pre-marketing stuff for Rust Console New Gen and actually hasn't hit the game yet, it's sort of false advertising, if you will. But they have said that they will share some of their thoughts and plans for 2026. Now this is the thing, I don't understand the difference between this and a roadmap. You're going to be saying your thoughts, so you're going to be saying, I guess, over the last year as to what's gone on with the game, how it's performing, if it's doing well, if it's not doing well, and sort of their opinions on the last year or so, which is fine. And plans for 2026. There's no point rolling out what you want to come to the game and then roll out a roadmap of what is gonna come to the game. I don't know if they're gonna push out a roadmap regardless or not. I'm not too sure with that, but having plans and a roadmap, it sounds like the same thing to me. So on that front, we'll just have to wait and see as to what they're going to be doing with that. With the Christmas letter, Pedro said to me, to clarify on what I meant on the last devlog of the year, the next one will be more of a letter to the community thanking them for the support over the year. So it'll be a bit shorter, but it will still be a fun read. So basically, through reading this, I sort of take back what I said earlier where they could be pushing towards the PC layout. I think they're going to carry on with this layout. I don't know if it was just me just misunderstanding this and being off the ball, but he said this will be the last devlog of the year in this format, meaning there's going to be no more devlogs in this current format. The next thing they'll publish and push out to the community will be a thank you letter in Christmas, so nothing to do with the PC format, unfortunately. So yeah, clear that up. Talking of glitches, there's apparently glitches where you can actually walk through the walls on specific skins. In this case, the Brutalist building skin, you can walk through walls that I've seen on TikTok and YouTube. Crazy, absolutely crazy. But I'm pretty sure Double 11 are sort of known to these glitches because there's been so many people complaining about them in the Rust Console Discord. It does look as if that Double 11 are going to be focusing on performance because they've heard what the community have been saying. There's been a huge patch notes that they have put out to everybody, patch notes 1.8. I'll leave screenshots on the screen for you, basically going through them. You can pause or whatever at any time and just have a look around and see what's what. And that pretty much is everything that you need to catch up to speed on. Because this Thursday, the Arctic Hazmat and all the Arctic skins are going to be dropping, and that's it. We just have the new Christmas event, which is going to be cool as well. But in terms of updates, that's pretty much 2025 wrapped up. And going on to 2026, Double 11 seem as if they're going to talk about their plans. I don't know if that's in 2025 or in 2026. Just quickly, I wanted to talk about my channel and where I sort of lie with this game, because over the last year this has been sort of the best performance that my channel has had. The channel has hit 10,000 subscribers. That at one point in time was a dream of mine way back when, and it has been absolutely insane, the reach and the rapid growth this channel has received, and the love from all of you, which I always appreciate. And I'm just pondering on whether 2026 is going to be my last year for this game, because it's been weird. The community, I guess, is evolving and changing for this game, because I just remember in 2022 the community was much more different, and obviously as the game prevails and evolves, you know, the community changes along with it. And yeah, through going just looking on people's videos, such as Obi's for example, his viewers are lower than usual, and this time he's just done a PC video. And it's weird to think that this game's had all the content we ever wanted, and also has, apart from bigger pops and bigger maps, it's been given everything that we've wanted. We've got a new gen version of the game, so why am I sat here thinking that is not all 100% positive? There's a bit of negative seeping in from the ceiling. It's just crazy to think that the viewership on some people's videos actually hasn't gone up when it should have been a huge spike. So that's one thing, that I don't think the game has 100% progressed in terms of content creation, and we obviously have a huge stump being PC Rust. If that wasn't existing and we have the game that we have right now, it could be a lot different. The next thing, and my gripe with this game, is the content creator program. So if I'm guessing this video is going to be going up before that, but I did a round table of Rust Console creators, and we were all talking about specific things, our negatives and positives with the game. And one that came up that we spoke about extensively, which yeah, I'll need to put out on YouTube at some point, is the content creator program. So in my opinion, I feel as if it's dead in the water, and there's not been much going on. We don't really get updates. The only sort of updates we do get is a day in preparation for the devlog to release, but that is not consistent. That is, I don't know, once every 2-3 months. And yeah, we don't get a huge amount of info about the game, which is unfortunate to, you know, experience, because this game has a lot of potential, and I'll leave a lot of my thoughts for the video that I'll upload in the Christmas break for all of you to watch and see if anything's changed since then, although it was only recorded last week. But yeah, it's so weird to think that we have everything that we wanted, yet why does it feel as if no one's really satisfied, including myself. I don't play the game as much, if not I don't play the game at all anymore. I just like making update videos and keeping the community updated with what's coming to the game, because updates are gonna continuously come to the game. And I played Rust console since 2021, and I think it's time for me to put the controller down on playing the game and try harding, because that sort of ended when C&QR, the team that I led, sort of ended and split up. But yeah, it's not a confirmed decision, but I'm just pondering on whether this is the last year for me to create Rust console content, because there's not a huge amount going on for content creators. And we'll just have to see what 2026 brings, because it has to be huge. I mean, we say this every single year. This is me harping on every single year about this year's going to be big for the game. How many years are we going to go on saying that? It's going into 2026. 2026. And I've been covering this game since 2021. Absolutely fucking mental. But yeah, thank you so much for your support over this last year. It has meant a hell of a lot to me. And I always appreciate every single comment. I see every single comment, even if I'll make a New Year's resolution, or I'll start it now, where I like everybody's comments, so you know I've read it. And I'll reply to those that I guess I can reply to. But yeah, I'm so busy with the servers that I'm running, which is C&QR Rust servers, Discord in the description. They have been popping off, and I'm also handling stuff on the TikTok side of things as well. So a lot of stuff I'm still very much involved in Rust, but yeah, it seemed slow at this moment in time, but we'll see what the Christmas break has to hold, the Christmas letter, and obviously Double 11's plans for this game going into 2026. Thank you so much for watching, people. I hope you enjoyed this video, and take care, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. I'll be live streaming on Thursday for the Arctic release, so everyone can get hyped for that, and so I'll see you there.